Airline Manager 4 ticket prices. This is a second part in a study that I did about ticket prices. What I discovered is that raising the ticket price brought in a lot more income. I did two tests. This was the first test. And what I did, I believe these are the maximum values, not the average. And then I did a second test, which was a period of 11 days, which is the average value. And of course, this is how many seats were filled. So down here we have the first class seats, and over here we have coach class. When I tested, so in this case, the automatic price is $15.12, and for first class, $52.24. I did not do sufficient testing with the first class aircraft because I only have 3 of them. And in this case, reducing the price brought in more money because it brought in an extra seat. It filled an extra seat. As you can see, there's more seats being filled as the price goes down, which can bring in more income, as shown right here. Consider it's about 10% less. For about 10% more, I brought in more money on both trials. And in one case, I also filled more seats. And with the first class, I brought in more money again by reducing the price by a small amount. This was done with the Saab 340, and I did about 20 or 30 test flights. They're all departing from the same hub. They're all going through the same stopover, and they're all landing in the same hub, going back and forth. And there's enough demand that it's not going to deplete the demand. And I only did 1 departure per day, so I did not do multiple round trips per day. 1 departure per day. So here's my recommendation. I recommend that you either raise the price by 10% or lower the price by 10%. I'm probably going to have to do a third study with first class only, which means I'm going to have to go change all of these aircraft to make them first class. And my next test is going to be whether or not lounges have an impact. Okay, so that is the research I did. Lowering the price too much or raising the price too much is not a good idea. My advice is stay within the 10%. And this is an aircraft that only has 37 seats. You really want to do a test with something like the A380-800, which has 600 seats. So I'm probably going to do another test with the A380-800. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments, please post below. Don't forget to go to my forum at cheapbooks.cc and look for Airline Manager 4. You can see that there's a lot of tutorials and information that I have mostly personally written. And you can ask questions here and I will answer them. I am the owner of cheapbooks.com, which is a website for searching for books and textbooks. And this is another feature that I added where you can search by book cover. This is 68 million listings. It's not just bookstores. It's also the publishers, schools, and book review sites. It's a combination of anything book related. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.